a number is increased by 17% and then it is decreased by 10%. So 17 minus 10, 7%? No. Increased by 17%. Therefore, multiply by 117 over 100. If the number is 100, then definitely 100 into 117 over 100. This 100 cancels. The final answer will be 117. Same way, 10% decrease. Therefore, 117 is the previous result. Definitely we know this. Into 10% decrease. Therefore, 100 minus 10, that is 90 over 100. The 0 cancels and the 9 into 117 is 1053. 1053 over 10. And if we divide, definitely the final result will be 105.3. So final increment will be 5.3%. Easy? Not at all. Tricks time. Simplest way will do the same thing in a better way. Hi guys, this is Arindam. You're watching Brain Development. Well, this is a one-shot video on percentage that can change your approach to mathematical thinking. So, there is a formula. A plus B plus A into B over 100. A is percentage 1, B is percentage 2. Now A is 17, we know this. Let us put this value. Now B is 10, but B is not 10. It is decreased by 10%, so it will be minus 10. Please remember this. And again plus, and then 17 into minus 10 over 100. Now this is 17 minus 10, therefore 7. And here minus, right? 170 over 100. We know this. This is 1.7. 7 minus 1.7 is 5.3. This is your answer. Easy? Let's start with the basic. Soham scored 40 marks out of 50. The basic process is, so we know this very well, that is 40 over 50 into 100. So this is 2, which is equal to 80%. We know this very well. This is the basic thing. Let's make it a little bit tougher, like 3 out of 49. Now how to calculate this? Yeah, we know this, right? 3 by 49 into 100. Now this 49 is not going, right? Now this one is equal to 300 by 49. We have to know this. This is easy, right? 50 can go 6 times, so definitely 49 will also go 6 times. 6.12. That's it. 6.12. Another basic thing, that is 3% of say like 43. Do we know this? Yeah, simple thing, like just multiply both the numbers and definitely you have to divide it by 100 to get the final value. How? 3 into 43 is, you tell me, 129. Do we know how to divide a number by 100? No need to worry if you don't know, just click it in the I button. 1.29. Okay, let's show this. 129 is 129.0. Now, dividing a number by 100 means just move this point this side, on the left side, 2 digit, 2 zeros, 1, 2, so 2 digits here. So definitely it will be 1.29. In the same way, if we are going to divide it with one more zero, that is 1000, that is 1000, but definitely one more digits will be move, that will be 0.129. Easy. Now very important part. If an amount is increased by X percent and then decreased by X percent, same value, same percentage, the percentage change will be, do you know this? Yeah, some of you definitely know this. Decrease of X squared by 100%. Yeah, always mark this. The final percentage will be decreased. That means percentage will be in negative. Yeah, the final result will be lower than the amount we have started at the beginning. Mark this. Say the initial number is 100. Always to take the easiest number. And say X is 10%. Okay. So 10% means simple thing. 10 square by 100% is equal to 100 by 100% is equal to 1%. This is the change of percentage and in negative. The final result will be 100 minus 1% is 99. If X is 21, then 21 square by 100. Again, percentage, don't forget this. Okay, so what is the value of 21 square? 441? 441 by 100. So definitely the final answer will be 4.41%, right? Oh, here also. So, and this is in negative, so final value will be 100 minus 4.4%, that is 95.59. If we'll have to solve this without using the formula, things will be a bit complicated. Like 100, okay, let's take 10%. Okay, X has 10%. So initially X percent increased means 10% increased. That means 110 by 100, and now 10% decreased. That is 90 by 100. Now this is getting cancelled. This one. So 9 into 11, 99. That means 1%, right? This is easier because this is 10. But if we complicate the number like 21 we have used earlier, things will be tough, because same way we'll have to calculate like 121, right? 121 by 100. And again, this is 79 over 100. This calculation is not easy, but the formula, if we use the formula, things will be definitely easier. If an amount is increased by X percent, then decreased by Y%, what will be the change of percentage? Successive percentage? We know this, right? And there's a formula. Initially increased by X and then decreased by Y. That means X minus Y, right? And then minus XY by 100 and percent. So initially it was increased by 2% and then decreased by 3%. So 2 minus 3 minus 2 into 3 is 6 by 100, which is equal to 2 minus 3 is minus 1 and then minus 0.06. We know this, right? How to divide a number by 100. If you don't know, please check it on the I button. That will help you. Okay, the final answer will be minus 1.06. Easy? Yeah, definitely. Note, very important note. Increase of percentage always implies to positive. Decrease always implies to negative. And okay, I must tell you, this note is for successive percentage only. No matter it is decreased in the beginning or increased in the beginning, you just follow these steps and follow this formula, follow this note, and it will help you a lot. But I must tell you one more thing here, that is chronology has to be maintained. If it is increased at the beginning, then do it, use this positive at the beginning, and if it is decreased at the beginning, then use the negative number at the beginning. Before x also we can use negative, before y also we can do. So that really doesn't matter. Chronology has to be maintained. Which one has been done first? Got it? Let's move to the next part. A is x% more than b. Therefore b is less than a by x by 100 plus x into 100 percentage. How do we solve it normally? Say a is 20% more than b. Now this implies to b plus 20% of b is equal to a, right? That means b plus 20 by 100 into b, definitely. This equals to a, fine. So this is b by 5. So b plus b by 5 is equal to a. 6b by 5 is equal to a. That means b is equal to 5a by 6. Clear, right? Definitely. From this we can get it easily. Now my friend, this b is equal to a minus a by 6. 5a by 6 means a minus a by 6, right? Because only it is smaller by 1 by 6. Now, very important part, it is only less than 1/6. Now 1/6 into 100, this is the percentage, right? So this is 50 by 3%. This is your answer. But this is a lengthy process, right? If we use this formula, things will be easier. Let's do it with this formula easily, right? Let's try this. So this is 20 means x is equal to 20 by x plus 100 plus 20 is 120, right? Into 100, right? This is 6. Now see, again 100 by 6, right? 100 by 6. So this is equal to 50 by 3%. Simple, in one line. See, this will help you a lot. Now in case of the opposite thing, like a is less than, like same, 20% of b. Okay, so b is more than a, right? We have to find the formula. So it's reverse basically. X is 20 and here 100 minus x. 100 minus x. That is 100 minus 20. That means 80 into 100%. Don't forget this sign because this is the thing we have to do. Now this is 4 and this is 25. So 25%. Simple. The same note I would like to add it here. If the required percentage is more, that means denominator has to be less. So 100 minus x. Same way, if the required percentage is less, means denominator has to be more. That means use 100 plus x. Simple. That's it. Same thing works for commodity consumption also. Say the price of commodity increased by x%, the consumption has to be reduced to balance the expenditure. What will be the reduction of consumption? Same way, Same formula, x by 100 plus x into 100%. And if the same way, definitely we'll go to the examples and we'll solve many examples for sure. But before that, we have to brush up the theory. In the opposite case, if the commodity price has been decreased, then definitely the consumption will increase to balance the expenditure. In that case, denominator will be minus, we know this, right? X by 100 minus x into 100%, right? Let's take a small example like say commodity price has been increased by 40%. So consumer has to reduce the consumption to balance the expenditure. So what will be the consumption decrement percentage? Simple. Required percentage is less. Definitely x is 40 and 100 plus x is 140 into 100%, right? This is 2, this is 7, so this is equal to 200 by 7. Now you can simplify this fraction, right? Simple. One more example, if it is reversed, like it is decreased by 20%, now this is decreased, so consumption will be increased, right? So what will be the increment percentage? Same way, 20 by 100 minus 20, that is 80, right, into 100%, which is equal to, this is 4, 100 by 4 is 25%. Simple, right? Using these formulas can help us a lot. Two students appeared at an examination. One of them secured 8 marks more than the other, and his marks was 52% of the sum of their marks. Simple thing, right? We'll have to make an equation. Yeah, definitely. Here we'll have to find the marks of both, right? Simple thing. So one of them secured x and other one x plus 8. Now what will be the equation? See, this x plus 8 is equal to 52% of total of their marks. That means x plus 8, that is 2x plus 8, right? Yeah, definitely, it is easy. Now how to solve this? See, we have got the equation and it is easy to solve it. So 52% means 52 by 100 into all these things, like see, if we multiply 52 into 2, we'll get 104 into x, and then 52 into 8 is 416, right? So 416 divided by 100, right? And now if we multiply this 100 with this x and 8, we'll get 100x and 800, and this side we know that is 104x and 416, right? Solving this equation, definitely will get, okay, this is 4x, right? So 4x is equal to 800 minus 416, which is equal to 384, right? So x is equal to 384 divided by 4 is 98. Therefore x plus 8 is equal to 106. Simple. Let's get another one. Two numbers a and b are such that the sum of 6% of a and 5% of b is 3/4 of the sum of 4% of a and 8% of b. Find the ratio of a and b. A is to b. Well, language. One thing I must mention here, that is whenever I'm solving the problems, it looks like it is an easy one. But for each and every case, you must try it. Yeah, definitely there are easy questions, but you must try it by yourself. Try to get it slowly and it will be easy. Sum of 6% of a. What is 6% of a? 6 by 100, right? But for both the cases, for everything, we're just removing this 100. Okay, the easier way is 6% of a is 6a, and then 5% of b, that means plus 5b, simple, is equal to 3/4 of, now 3/4 of means 3 by 4, okay, 3/4 of 4% of A, again 4% of A means 4A. I'm just removing the 100 from both the sides so that things will be easier for us to calculate. 4% of A and 8% of B, that means 8B. See, if you make the equation, it's damn easy because we don't have to solve this equation, we just have to find the ratio of A and B, right? So if we multiply this, 24A and this is 4 into 5 is 20B is equal to 3 into 4 is 12A, 3 into 8 is 24B, right? So if we solve this differently, we'll get 12A, right? Okay, 12A and B, this is 4B, only 4B, right? 12A and 4B. A by B is equal to 4 by 12, which is equal to 1 by 3, right? So the ratio will be A is to B is 1:3. Simple. Let's take another example. This is also an easy one. Rohan multiplied a number by 4/5 instead of 5/4. What is the percentage error in the calculation? See, definitely we can take X and we can do so much calculations, but it's not required. Okay, my suggestion will be stop it here, try it by yourself and then come back and see the video. Hopefully that will help you a lot. Okay, let us solve this. So we'll have to find the difference between this 5 by 4 and 4 by 5, which is 9 by 20. I'm just writing it directly. Okay, simple. Now we'll have to find the percentage error in the calculation. Now, what is the error? That is 9 by 20, right? And what is the actual thing? That is 5 by 4. That was the actual number, has to be multiplied. Now this is the error and percentage means 100, right? It's 20 and 4, that means this one will be 5. So 9 by 5 into 1 by 5 into 100, right? So 5 and 5 is 25, 100 by 25 means 4. So 4 into 9 is 36. 36% is the answer. Clear? Next one. In an election between two candidates, one got 56% of the total valid votes. Please mark this, valid votes. 20% of the votes were invalid. Very, very important part. 20% votes were invalid. If the total number of votes was 8,000, the number of valid votes that the other candidate got. Stop it here, please. Please stop it and try it by yourself. You will get benefited with this process. Yeah, for sure. The easiest way is total votes 8,000. We know this, right? Now valid votes. Yeah. 80% of 8,000, right? So 8,000, 80% means 80 by 100 into 8,000. Now, sorry, 1 was 0. So these two zeros are cancelled. 8 into 8, 64. So this one is 6400. Simple. Other candidate got 100 minus 56, which is equal to 44%. Simple. 44% of 6400 is 44 by 100. Now this 100 and this 00 is getting cancelled, so 44 into 64. We know how to multiply two digits, so it is 2816. This is your answer. Simple. Okay, next one. Two butlers A and B are paid a total of rupees 1800 per week by their employer. If A is paid 80% of the sum paid to B, how much is B paid per week? Simple. Whenever you will try it, you will get to know whether it is easy or tough. If one is getting X, another one will get 80% of X, right? Now these two are equal to 1800. Simple. X plus 80% of X is 4x by 5. Why? 80 by 100 is 4 by 5, right? We know this. This one is equal to 1800. Simple. Now if we add this, 5x plus 4 is 9x is equal to 1800 into 5, or maybe we can put this here, which implies 2x is equal to 9 2s is 18. That means 200 into 5 is 1000. Make sense? Next one. Pooja went to the stationer's and bought things worth rupees 50, out of which 80 paisa went on sales tax on taxable purchases. If the tax rate was 4%, then what was the cost of the tax-free items? See, 4% is 0.8. Definitely, that is the remaining thing, right? And therefore, 100% is equal to 0.8 divided by 4 into 100 is equal to 20. Now, cost of tax-free items is 50 minus 20 is equal to 30. No, not at all. Well, that was a joke. Cost of tax-free items is 50 minus 20 plus 0.8, right? That is 29.2. See, we are making things a little faster because we have to cover so many things in one video, right? You can understand. Next one. Amber buys goods worth rupees 9980. He gets a rebate of 5% on it. After getting the rebate, he pays sales tax at 10%. Find the amount he will have to pay for the goods. 95% of 9980, that means 95 by 100 into 9980. We can calculate differently. We know the value. I mean, it's easy to get it. It's 9481. But the better process is 10%. See, 10% is 998, right? Now 5% is half of it, so that is 499. Simple. Now 95%, 9980 minus 499, that is 9481, right? Yeah, we can write 95%. Now let's calculate the tax. 10% of 9481 is 948.1. We know this. Now the final amount will be adding this two. That means 9481 and 948.1. Easy. What will the final answer? Simple. 10429.1. Always we do the addition from the right side, but we have a better idea to start adding from the left side to make it faster. You may have a look at the I button and things will be easier for you. You will love this one. If the price of a book is first decreased by 30% and then increased by 25%, then the net change in the price will be successive percentage, right? What is the formula? A plus B plus AB by 100. This is the net change, right? We know this. Very good. Now what is A? that is 30. But this is not 30. Initially it was decreased, so minus 30, right? And then increased by 25%. That means plus 25. Simple. And here it will be minus, because minus and plus, if it is multiplied, definitely the result will be minus. So 30 into 25 by 100 percentage, right? This is minus 5, and this is 15 by 2, that is minus 7.5. So this is minus 12.5. This is your final answer. You like it? Yes, definitely. This one is so interesting. You must try this one by yourself. Fresh fruit contains 70% of water and dry fruit contains 20% of water. How much dry fruit can be obtained from 100 kg of fresh fruits? See, every time you get a problem, you just stop or pause the video right there and try it by yourself. And that will help you a lot. That will help you to improve yourself. If it is done, great. If it's not done, no need to worry. Both the cases, you come back and see the video and see the solutions. See, initially looking at this, we can do it in this way, like 70% minus 20%, okay, is equal to 50%. 50% of fresh fruits. But this is completely wrong. Let's get the result. Fruit contained in fresh fruits, 30%. Now fruit contained in dry fruits, that is 80%. Very, very important point. But we know fruit contained will be same for the both cases, right? Let X be the weight of dry fruit. Now 30 by 100 into 100, we know this, right? 30% is equal to 80% of X, because X is the weight of dry fruit, right? So from this we can remove more zeros like this. So 300 divided by 8, X is equal to 37.5. That is the answer. Yeah, in kg. Yeah, definitely. See, stop this video, try it by yourself again, okay? Because this is a conceptual thing. Whenever you find this type of thing like fruit content, what is fruit content? We must know this. There is water and fruit content, so that is the raw thing, raw material in the fruit content. And equalizing things, we can get the result. It's easy. Another interesting one. A man spends 25% of his income on food, 15% on children's education, and 60% of the remaining on house rent. What percentage of income he is left with? See, 25 plus 15 is 40, right? Now balance is 60%. Now 40% of 60%, right? 40% of 60% is equal to 40 by 100 into 60 by 100, right? 24 by 100. This one is equal to 24 by 100. Let's not remove this 100. This is the trick and we must know this. This one is equal to 24%, right? Always whenever we have to find percentage, we'll do it in this way. We'll make sure that 100 will be the denominator. Just keep 100 with you at the denominator and remove everything if it's possible, and the result will be in this format. Something by 100. Something by 100 means that something percent. This is your answer. Tricks time. Whenever you get this type of things like 20% of 30%, something similar to this. Easy. 20 by 100, 20 by 100 into 30 by 100, right? And just remove 100. That means 2 into 3 is 6. 6 by 100, that means 6%. Easy. 6%. You can take example of anything. Something like 90% of 70%. Same way, same thing will work. 7 into 9, the easiest part is 63%, because these two zeros are getting removed by 100, right? We know this, right? So now you tell me 80% of 30%? 3 8s are 24, right? Simple? Same way, if you have to find 50% of 60% of, again 50%, 50 by 100, 60 by 100 and 50 by 100. Please remember one thing, yeah, this way we can remove 100, but still there are 200s, and if we remove it in this way, there will be 2, and 2 also will be removed by this. That means 3 5s are 15, 15 by 100, right? That means 15%. Well, very important thing, this thing works only if you have 100 at the denominator. Directly you can say it is 15%, but otherwise you know the trick. Okay, one more thing, that is something like 50% of 80% of, again 50%. Write it in the comment box, I'll be waiting for your answer. Well, I'll give you a task here, a simple task, very easy. 50% of 80% of okay, let's make it easier, of 90% of 50%. Can you make it? Damn easy, my friend. You just try it, write it in the comment box. I'll be waiting for your answer. Now let's have a practical experience of this thing. Rahim's salary is 60% of Shubham's salary, which is 45% of Lucy's salary. What percentage of Lucy's salary is Rahim's salary? Now please stop it right here, try it by yourself, get back to us, definitely I'll show you. So first thing is Rahim's salary, that is equal to 60% of what? Shubham's salary, right? And that is equal to, very important thing, that is 60% of 45% of Lucy's salary. That means very important part, 60% of 45% of Lucy's salary. Here we can see the practical experience of the thing we have discussed previously. Now simple thing, 60% of 45%, we know how to get it. This is 27 by 100, right? That means 27%. This is our answer, my friend. One more quick example of the same thing. Ram spends 25% of his monthly salary, monthly income on food articles, 30% of the remaining on clothes, and saves 60% of the remaining, right? If his monthly salary is 25,400, how much money does he save every month? Let us do it in one line. Simplest thing. See, 60% of 70% of 75% of 25400. Can you find it out? Please pause this video right here. At least try it by yourself. I have already shown you why these things are happening, and write it in the comment box. I'll be waiting for your answer. Well, congratulations to all of you if it's already done. If it's not yet done, the simple answer will be 8001. Well, next one. 240 chocolates were distributed equally among children in such a way that the number of chocolates received by each child is 60% of the total number of children. Yes, definitely. How many chocolates did each child receive? I think you have already paused the video and you're already trying. Very good. Keep it up. And congratulations to all of you if it's already done. If it's not yet done, no need to worry. I'll tell you. Simple. Let X be the total number of children. Simple. Chocolates received, how many chocolates received? 240 by X per children. That's right. Now that is equal to 60% of X, right? Now we have an equation, right? 240 divided by x is equal to 60% of x. Now 60% we know that is 60x by 100, right? So from here, yeah, definitely it is a quadratic equation. Not to worry, it is basically x square is equal to, oh, it's 400. Okay, simple. That means x is equal to 20. Okay, usually whenever we get a square root, we put a plus minus 20, right? But here minus value will not be counted because it is a positive integer. Number of chocolates cannot be identified in negative numbers. 240 by 20 is 12. This is our answer. 12 chocolates received by each child. Okay, let's try this one. This is very interesting. Ramesh sell his goods 35% cheaper than Santosh and 30% dearer than Vijay. Dearer means higher price, costlier. How much percentage is Vijay's good cheaper than Santosh? Simple way. Well, I think you have already tried. Some of you have already done. Congratulations to all of you. Then definitely in that case, I would like to know that. So write it in the comment box. Let Santosh sells at 100. Simple. And then Ramesh sells at 65% of Santosh. 65%, that is 65, because 65% of 100 is definitely 65. And Ramesh sells 30% dearer than Vijay. Now Vijay is cheaper than Santosh by how much? 65 into 100 by 130, right? And that is 50%. Simple. Well, a very, very important and at the same time basic note, that is A is 10% more than B doesn't mean B is 10% less than A. Say A is equal to B plus 10% of B, right? Therefore, yeah, definitely this one is equal to 10 by 100 is 1 by 10, right? So B plus B by 10, right? This one is equal to 10B plus B is 11, so 11B by 10. This is the actual relation, right? So if we convert it other way, B will be equal to 10A by 11. Simple. Now what is this? 10A by 11. This one is equal to A minus A by 11. Simple. Therefore now if we convert it to the percentage, B is 1/11th, or if we multiply with 100, it will be 100 by 11%, or something like 9.99% less than A. Clear? Well, let's work on the commodity we have worked earlier. The price of sugar rises from rupees 15 per kg to 17.5 per kg. A person wants to know change in his expenditure on sugar will have to reduce his consumption of sugar by, no, consumption has to be reduced, right? Now, what is the formula? Formula is R by 100 plus R into 100. This is the percentage, right? The consumption has to be reduced, that's why it is plus. If the consumption has to be increased, this one will be minus. We know this, right? Now, R is 17.5 minus 15 is 2.5, right? And divided by 15, that is the previous price, into 100 is equal to 50 by 7. Just make it like this. We have to work on this. Now, if we put this in the formula, It will be 50 by 7 divided by 100 plus again 50 by 7 into 100 percentage. Now if you solve this, simple way, it will be 100 by 7%. Now you can get the decimal value or fractional value. It's totally up to you. You can make it mixed fraction, something like 14 2 by 7%. Clear? Well, this one is very important. 800 boys and 600 girls are examined in a test. 45% of the boys and 60% of the girls pass. The percentage of the total who failed is. Required percentage is 55% of 800 plus 40% of 600 divided by 1400 into 100. Right? Now 55 by 100 and 800, this 00 and 100 will be removed. So 55 into 8, that is 440 plus, now same way 100 and this 00 of 600 will be removed. So 6 into 40 is 240 divided by 14 because this 20 will be removed by this 100. Right? So 340 divided by 7. You can get into the mixed fraction. 48 and 4 by 7. So this is your answer. See, there are so many ways, but I'm trying to show you the easiest way or the shortest way. Next one. In a science examination, the average for the entire class was 75 marks. If 15% of the students scored 40 marks and 20% scored 85 marks, what was the average mark of the remaining students of the class? Let 100 be the total number of students, and x be the required percentage, right? Okay, therefore from here directly we can say like 15 into 40 plus 20 into 85 marks and 65 into x. This is equal to 75 marks, right? 75 into 100, right? Okay, we have got the equation, means we can solve it, right? If you haven't tried, you just pause it here at least and try this part. So 65x is equal to 7500 minus 2300, right? And this is 5200. So x is equal to, easy, right? Okay, this is interesting. If the given two numbers are respectively 18% and 32% of the third number, then what percentage is the first of the second? Now say A, B and C are the numbers. Okay, now A is equal to 18% of C, and B is equal to 32% of C, right? And therefore A by 9 is equal to B by 16. Sorry for this. Therefore A is equal to 9B by 16. From here directly we can say like, now 9 by 16 if we multiply with 100, we'll get 56.25%. Is there any easy way? Yeah, definitely. In one line we can say if the third number is 100, then A will be 18, in B will be 32, and therefore required percentage is 18 into 100 divided by 32, which is equal to 56.25%. Now you tell me which one is easier. It is not mandatory that every time we have to take some variables like A, B, C, X, Y, Z. No, it is not required for the percentage. Most of the cases we can take this 100, and this will help us a lot. I have tried to cover almost everything in percentage. If you need something extra, please write it in the comment box. I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. That's it for today. Bye bye.